Hello, all of you Dreamloaders with our Dreamload community. Today we are going to be meeting with Charlie Wilson. He is one of our guides. He focuses on meditation. Charlie, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. And thank you. So I'm from the UK. I was drawn to the spiritual path from a young age, suffered a lot of early trauma, had a breakdown as a teenager, was very depressed and anxious for many years, was basically a social recluse for my teenage years, had really bad panic attacks, could not leave the house. And at the age of 21, I met my spiritual guide, my spiritual teacher, Chung Fu. So I worked with him very closely for many years, had a lot of resistance at the beginning to kind of face all of my trauma, face all of my shadow. But I worked with him in group dynamics and with one-to-one sessions. And he works a lot with meditation, a lot of visualization. He kind of guides you into the worlds of the psyche and into the worlds of spirit, kind of introduced me to a whole new language. And yeah, I think some people think spiritual work is all shiny, but most of my time was with Chung Fu was doing a lot of shadow work. Did a lot of crying and a lot of screaming, but it completely changed my life. And yeah, age 30, I kind of left the UK, left my spiritual community that I had in Glastonbury, and moved to Thailand. After a couple of years in Chiang Mai in northern Thailand, I found a Tantra school. And because I'd already had a very clean diet, been vegetarian for a long time, hadn't had any drugs or alcohol for a very long time, had been doing daily meditation for 7 years already. So the potency of the Tantra yoga, which I learned, just had incredible effects for me. I just had all kinds of awakening experiences very fast. Within my first year at the school, I had Kundalini awakening, which was simultaneously one of the most incredible and one of the most difficult things which has ever happened to me. Um, yeah, so that's a bit. So yeah, I've learned many forms of meditation from Chung Fu, and also from the Tantra and the yoga school, many different forms of meditation. They work a lot with mantra meditation, silently emitting the sound in your mind. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Charlie, for sharing that. It's such a privilege to have you. Um, so the one question that we were going to talk about today is why would it be important for people all over the world to be meditating at the same time?
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful question. And I think there's many, we can call them light workers in the world. There's many conscious people who are waking up at this time. And I think there's a real pandemic of isolation in the world, especially people who are really doing shadow work, who are really trying to step out as leaders at this time, trying to bring us back to the light. I think it can feel very lonely, very isolating. And yeah, I just think connecting with other people around the world who are also doing this deep inner work, wanting to step out, wanting to shine the light, and knowing that we are not alone and we are part of a global community, and there are many, many people stepping up, stepping out, going within. For me personally, I attended a Vipassana retreat age 24, I think. And in my early life, I took a lot of substances. I had samadhi experiences, lots of, yeah, amazing, blissful experiences through substances. But this was the first time I'd sat in a group for a long period of time meditating. It was the first time I had an intense samadhi experience without a substance. And I really think the power of meditating in a group, yeah, the group consciousness, the energy that it generates really, really makes a huge difference. And when I was having my Kundalini awakening, everything in my energy field was so sensitive and so heightened. I would walk into the Tantra hall where lots of people do yoga and meditate every day, and I would just go into bliss, go into samadhi immediately, because the atmosphere was just thick with the amount of spiritual practice that was being done. So I just think it's invaluable. Yeah, know that we're together, knowing that we are not, and yeah, just the dynamism that comes from doing practice group, I think, is incredible.
I definitely agree. Thank you so much, Charlie, for sharing. And I really like that you use the word pandemic, especially during this
Yeah.
time that as a globe we're going through this challenge together. And I think now is a really important time for us to kind of build a practice of meditation together and build these power grids.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I think there's an old saying that in Chinese language, the word for crisis is the same as the word for opportunity. And I think we are on the threshold of such a wonderful opportunity for growth. Yeah, I just feel like the earth is breathing a sigh of relief at the cessation of human activity for this short period of time. And it just gives everyone such a chance to reevaluate our values, the ways that we live. Is it sustainable to have a interconnected global economy? Do we need to localize? All of these things. And yeah, everyone has the chance to go within. And yeah, it's such a wonderful opportunity. We can see it as a spiritual retreat. We have as much time to do practice as we want.
Absolutely. And one thing I did want to touch on as well is you talked about that feeling in the yoga school that helped raise your vibration, that you could just feel it. That's where we actually met, was in the yoga school, and I can definitely relate that having an environment like that really helps bring you up. And that's definitely what we're trying to do here today, is to create a virtual version of that, so anybody can access this group of people to raise their vibration.
Yeah, I think that's so wonderful, utilizing the modern technology. I read an interview, I think it was with the head of BT, which is the British Telecom, which is the biggest network in the UK of telephones and internet. And he, you would think he would be maybe not that spiritual, but in this interview, he was talking about how the internet was just a precursor to us being able to access the Akashic records and being able to communicate with each other across the globe without the technology. So yeah, we can see the technology is an extension of ourselves and is allowing us to connect with each other across the world like this. I think it's wonderful.
It truly is wonderful. So today you're going to guide us through a short meditation.
Yep, that's right. So we're going to be doing
Wonderful.
these regularly. So this will just be a short introduction. We'll have a theme each time. And we're just going to begin by connecting to that grid of light that we've been talking about. So I invite you, wherever you are, as we begin, to make yourself comfortable. And you can lie down, or if you're sitting, I really encourage you to sit with your back straight. I will do the same. And tucking the chin slightly in so the spine is straight. Just making sure you're comfortable. Is there anything you could slightly adjust? Let's just start by taking some big breaths together. We can count to 5 as we breathe in, 5 as we breathe out. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just continuing in this slow rhythm, staying with this slower rhythm of breathing. And I want you to just scan from head to toe, working your way down from the tip of the head, coming down the face. As we come down, just relaxing the muscles, feeling your intention to just let go. Coming down the back of the head to the neck, feeling the throat. Feel the jaw. We tend to hold lots of tension in our jaw. See if you can just really let go. You can even move the jaw slightly. And feeling the shoulders. We tend to hold lots of tension in the shoulders. Just really giving the instruction to the body to just let go. Coming down both arms simultaneously. Down to the elbow, relaxing all the muscles. Down to the wrist, down to the hands, and just feeling as if negative energies, black content is just pouring out of the ends of your fingers, letting go, letting go. Feeling the chest, the whole chest area, the heart, the lungs, and the upper back. Coming down to the abdomen, the lower back, all the way down to the pelvic area, feeling the whole pelvis. And then coming down both legs simultaneously, relaxing the thighs, front of the knee, back of the knee, coming down the calves to the ankles, coming to the feet, feeling the top and the bottom, and then feeling every toe. And again, just feeling any negativity, any tension, anything you are holding on to, which you don't need. Just see it pouring out of the end of your toes. Letting go. Letting go. Feeling the whole body completely relaxed. Remembering the breath, coming back to this slow breath. As you breathe, I want you to feel as if you were breathing from the heart. Breathing into the heart. Feeling as if the heart was the center of your consciousness. As if your eyes were in your heart. As if you were looking at the world from this vantage, from your heart. And just looking out at the world at this time, from your heart. And just feeling whatever comes up. Any sadness, any fear, any anger, despair, also any love, any beauty. Just allowing what is there to be there without story, without judgment. Staying connected to the breath. And from your heart, I want you to feel lines of awareness stretching down through your body, through your belly, down through your groin, through your legs, down to your feet, down to your toes. Feel your awareness stretching from your toes down into the earth, as if you were a tree, as if you had roots. Feel your awareness reaching, stretching down into dark places, down into the soil, reaching, stretching down through many layers of crust, down, down, deep into the earth, into the very heart of the great Mother Earth, of Gaia, reaching to the very center where a great fire burns with a heat, with an intensity. Feel the power of this being and feel this heat, this chi energy, feeling as if you can draw in this power up through your roots, sucking it up, drawing it up, coming up through all those layers, through many miles of darkness, coming up, filling your toes, filling your legs, your body, drinking in the heat, rising up into your groin, into your belly, into your solar plexus, and rising up into your heart, drinking in this fire, this heat, energizing your heart, filled with this power, with the intelligence of this vast being who is undergoing huge transformation. Feel yourself part of this transformation, part of this intelligence, and your heart just drinking in this energy. You are heart to heart with Mother Earth. And now from your heart, feel lines of awareness stretching, reaching up through your throat, up through your eyes, through your third eye at the forehead, up through the top of the crown, the top of the head, reaching, stretching up, reaching to the vastness of the sky, reaching beyond the atmosphere of the earth, up into space, feeling the vastness, the distance between the planets, reaching, stretching these lines of awareness, reaching to the stars, to the very furthest star, and feel as if you can just drink in this starlight, pouring down, pure white light divine. And this starlight pours down through this opening at the top of your head. Feel how this white light contains every color. Feel how you yourself are made of starlight. And the white light pours down through your head, filling your brain, filling the space behind your eyes, coming down through the throat and pouring into your heart. And feel your heart drinking in this pure white light divine. Feeling your heart as the meeting place between earth and heaven, between rock and starlight. And feel in your heart just drinking in these two energies, the fire from below, the white light from above. These energies are dancing together within your heart. Energized, drinking in. Allow yourself to receive. And feeling your heart energized with all of these beautiful nectars. And feeling from your heart, sending energy from your heart. And everyone who is doing this meditation, and all of the people all around the world who are doing spiritual practice, who are going inwards, we are all meeting. And feel yourself pouring energy from your heart and creating a great temple of light in front of you. And feel how many beings around the world, how many people are pouring their love, their heart energy into this vast temple. Together we are creating this huge temple of light. This temple of light reaches up, and feel these temples of light being built all across the world, in many countries, many continents, in many different ways, and feel how these temples are connected in a great web of light stretching right across the world. Feeling yourself as part of a great wave of love that is sweeping across the world. And feel this love washing over all the fear, all the panic, all the distress. And this fear just dissolves in the strength of this light, of this love. It is lifted up into the light. And feel this web of light stretching across the globe. And then bringing your attention, coming back to self, back from this great web of light, from this huge temple, back to your own heart. And feel as if you can bring the power of this huge web, the power of this temple into your heart, into your own being. Feel how the microcosm reflects the macrocosm. You are the world. And all of this is contained within your own being, within your own heart. And taking now 5 deep breaths, and feeling your intention with these big breaths to bring all that you have journeyed, all of this work deep into the cells of your body. Breathing to the ends of your fingers, to the ends of your toes. Continue till you complete these big 5 breaths. Then you can gently wiggle the fingers and the toes. As you come back, I invite you to, in your own time, no hurry, as you open the eyes, begin by looking down so it's soft on the eyes. Gently coming back to the room you are in the here and now.
Wow. Thank you so much, Charlie. That
Thank
was
you.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I hope everybody enjoyed that tunes on in. And we're going to get to have more of these every Wednesday and Sunday at 11:11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're not in Central Standard Time, do make sure you convert your time zone. Do you have any final words you want to leave, Charlie?
Really looking forward to doing more of these, and let's just keep connecting with each other and keep opening up those pathways of love, remembering who we are. Don't let fear win. Yeah, and thank you so much, Josie, for inviting me on. And
Of
yeah,
course. Thank you so
look
much
forward
for
to working with you.
me too. I look forward to working with you as well. And so stay tuned, everybody. We'll have more of these. Take care. Peace and blessings.
Blessings and peace. Thank you.